just hear your strong Norway accent, Lily. What makes you... I'm having an accent identity crisis. I can't even pull off the typical German accent. As a German, what makes you think I can just pull up a Norwegian accent? That's crazy. Was? Dude, I swear, there's like this thing. It's funny. There's this thing where I think on average, like every other-ish stream, we somehow stumble upon the fact I am German, which is treated more as a discovery in chat, where there is always one person who's like, "You German? You..." One person always. Was? You are what now? Like the concept of a German not sounding like that type of German is so foreign. It's a tradition at this time. Was? She's German? But she's in the Netherlands?
Hey there, Dorka. Enjoying Paul Word 1.0 like me, I hope.
I am loving it.
Tell me, how was your week?
Awesome so far, minus my period, but like we're kind of over that.
Last week. Mine was not the best after inhaling a lot of mold, but hey, at least you are here to make me feel better.
Why the fuck would you do that? Like, obviously it isn't meant to be on purpose, but I just imagine someone hitting like someone discovers the mold corner in the bathroom and they're like me every time. Me when I discover I have mold in the shower. Oh my god, I can't believe my bathroom made me inhale all my mold. In a test sniff. One last whiff before you ultimately bleach it away. And also...
Shy depressed will most of stream today, but have a
What?
great stream. Shy heart.
Wait, why are you shy and depressed for the stream? What happened? If one may inquire. So much mold comes from the bathroom, kitchen sink, or your washroom if you have one from the washing machine, right? When you're done washing your clothes, leave the washing machine open. Trust me, the washing machine will be happy. I don't know why people need to be told, but stagnant fucking water attracts mold. It is disgusting. It's a breeding ground for bacteria.
Some of the mold came from a bathroom, but it was cause of remodeling of a new summer home. The walls were about as wet as the furry fandom after Sekhmet got revealed.
That's crazy! Also windows. Did you know? Windows have a very specific drainage system in them. Don't fuck it up. You will get mold. Windows are really difficult to install. Notoriously difficult. They have a very specific system. Why would you know? Because when I grew up, we were broken. We built our own windows, and we regret that decision strongly. Don't fuck up windows, says the girl with the broken window.
Yeah, agree. Windows 11 is the kind of shit that would put mold in your house to spite you.
Honestly, yes, it would. Fuck windows. I hate windows. But I am not smart and also lazy, so I do not want to use anything but Windows. Thank
Hope
you.
your day's been as lovely as you are shy, love.
It has been, yes. I woke up, I made food, then wasn't hungry, so I didn't eat the food. So I just made a coffee on an empty stomach instead. Cheers. Figured, making food would get me in the mood for food. Spoiler, it did not. Womp womp! What an aggressive sip. You wanna have an aggressive sip? Oh! Jeez! Chill with it. The buff pop sip. Houston, we have liftoff. Who flushed the toilet? Chill, Lily. Yeah, the vacuum suck. Buff doesn't sip, she inhales. Bro, I haven't watched any streams in such a long time. I feel awful. I think like the past 3 or so months, I've just been doing no stream watching. Bad friend drama! Terrible friend. Chat, yes, remember the chat yesterday who said that my furry model feels more Shylily than Shylily itself, and I'm gonna be honest, I can't sleep at night. That shit keeps me up. How am I ever supposed to start doing the thing where I swap between models? How's my conscience supposed to deal with ever swapping back and forth between the models? That's crazy. Bro just locked me the fuck in. Bro locked me in. Just do, okay. Yeah, we are now forever 25% furry. Yeah, I'ma hop off the furry model and like, I don't know, I hop off onto my chibi or my bunny or whatever and be like, who am I? What am I? Help! Shave redeem is crazy! I love that. 25, isn't that less than before? I mean, my regular model has ears and tail. I guess that's like 10% furry. No, wait, that's already like 25% furry, right? This is 40%? Okay, yeah, maybe this is like closer to 40. 15%? Yeah, I think my regular model is like 15% furry. It's like that level of furry where like you can still argue you're not a furry. You just like the aesthetic of having like ears and tail. It's that mode where you can still argue like, I'm not a furry. I just have animal ears and tails. Tail. Your current is 50. I mean, on my current model, there isn't much missing to be like. Okay, wait. Let me illustrate it, right? I can illustrate this. Do I have? Okay, I have clothes on. Like maybe let's not look so scary. Hold on, like. Let's get rid of the blood. Let me illustrate it. Do I have pants on? I do.
Redeem would be really funny. Cause even if you have said that this is not true, I still believe that you are a wrinkly cat under kecking.
Stop! I mean, I have a wrinkly cat if that one counts. But, sorry, TMI. TMI. Your cat is wrinkly? I mean, it's wrinkly. You can't not make it wrinkly, right? It's like 2 fat wrinkles. I did not need to know that. You didn't need to know the anatomy of a pussy. That's crazy. Stop. 17 minutes into the stream for the first poop joke. Fair. Let's take a screenshot, okay? Say
Let's
cheese.
be honest, there is no TMI with you. It's always just I am.
It doesn't work with the furry model. So I have to do it manually like a peasant. Like a peasant, chat. It doesn't line up that well. Shit. Yeah, it's hard to line this shit up, man. It's hard to do it manually. What the hell? You know, this is as good as we're gonna get it, I think. That's us, right? Oh, shit. That's us. Now, look, I don't think we miss much to be more furry. Because all we really lack is... Check this out. All we are lacking is... That's something we could, but then again, even Western furries don't always really use this feature. Boom. The next stage of furry. There isn't much we're missing. I'm just saying. And like this one is already optional, like... There is plenty of furries who don't, Western-ish furries who don't have that part. Whiskers, so many Western furries don't have whiskers, but we can have whiskers. Doesn't fit with our style very much. Oh, the chest area tuft? You are right. You're correct. Like, we ain't missing much, I'm just saying. There isn't many changes to be added. We're like almost there.
But also you just proved here that any screenshot of you is so cute, shy.
That's so sweet stuff. And now we could elongate the muzzle. The thing is, we could elongate the muzzle to have a more like this
At
shape.
least you still got the furry aspect of smelling like wet dog.
Oh, shut the fuck up. So we could do it like that. But then the thing is, as you can tell, this is a lot more doggy-like. And we are not or dog. We are or cat. Oh, fuck, I just redraw it. It looks so weird once transformed,
The
Jesus.
cute watering dog, shy pat 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 pat.
Oh, gosh. Watering dog.
Fluffy puffy womp womp. Lily, have you ever seen a Chinese furry?
No, flat, not
They are a
long.
bit different from Western furry.
We are very much inspired by the Eastern-based furries, yes.
You are not a dog, but you got that dog inside you.
Ah, so desu ka! Or cat! I do have that dog inside me. It's like a dog kissing a wall, you know? Short muzzle, not long. Because when we are or cat, not or dog. So even if we would increase the muzzle, it's like, it doesn't really make sense because we're cat-based. We're the orc-ad! Orc-ad? Orc-ad what? Roar Peter.
Good afternoon. Just woke up to hear nice vibe music, just to see you what phase 2 Fury version would look like, and I'm not totally complaining. Tiny blush, but like what Dread said, you're big cutie cute and woof woof, so
Woof,
cute,
woof?
shy heart.
And like my only issue with this furry version is that this is very much a style choice. Like we have the boots with the fur right fucking here. It's you know, it's everywhere. So it's just a style choice whether or not you add the tufts or not. And some people are like, increase the muzzle, but then like I said, we are or cat, not or dog. So dogs have long muzzles, but cats have like short snoots, like pugs. I feel like it just depends on art style whether you want the tufts or not. And but also I'ma be so for real with Life 2D when you want the face to turn, if you're having tufts or not. I think not having tufts just makes the whole face rotation a million times easier, because you don't have to think about the fucking tufts on the side moving or not moving in the rotation. If you just fuck off with the tufts in Life 2D anyways, in art it's one thing, but in Life 2D you don't have to worry about all of the masking and like, you know, all of the rotations. If you have no tufts, it's just the work is gone. Actually, there are dogs with longer, cats with longer muzzles and dogs with short. That's fair. But I don't think, because lots of people are like, we should increase Lily's muzzle so it's more furry. And I'm like, but I'm an orc cat. Or maybe fins. Okay. Here's my hot take when it comes to fins. Wow. It looks like a shrimp. Wait, I tried to make a whale, my bad. It's supposed to be a whale still. It looks like a fucking shrimp nigiri. What the hell? You get, it's supposed to be a whale. Even if you have stuff that has like other fins. Anyways, the thing with fins is their legs. The tail is like connected to the fucking butt like this. But do keep in mind that based on the anatomy of things, they are arms and legs. So basically you're adding arms here and you're adding legs here. But you already have legs and you already have arms. Like lots of VTubers that I see base have like fins here instead of ears. That's cool, but I just don't want arms on my head. Again, it's fucking art. It ain't that deep. But I just don't like it myself.
You could have a dorsal fin on your back.
I could, but I feel like we have the perfect balance of one feline feature, one orca feature. If we now add the dorsal fin, it's a 2-to-1 ratio. Where do we add the cat features? Whiskers. Yeah, and you never see my back anyways. There's plenty people who sometimes do draw a dorsal fin and I'm like, that's cool. But no one ever sees my back, ever. Make it a cat tail. But then if he had a cat tail,
The longer snout will be needed for only one reason. To be able to eat 2 extra large sausage.
Shut up. Eat sausage the long way. If we had a cattail... Where's the orca? If we have a cattail, I don't think we're orchid anymore. I don't even think we're an orca at all anymore. I just... Now, orca. Oh, I forgot the... Speaking of dorsal fin, I forgot the dorsal fin. Bloop, orca. Yeah, fuck away! I think so too. I like my fishy little tail. I feel like the tail is literally what makes it anyhow orca at all whatsoever. It's like the main feature. Yeah, it would be a cat larping as orca. One of you replaces your teeth with balloons. What's a balloon? Is it like those... Is balloons like those whale teeth thingies? What's a balloon? Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't really think there's many adjustments. One thing we could add is claws, but who is to say I can't just get... Who's to say I can't just get a manicure and just... Cut. 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 And then... Nail polish. Zoop. Nail polish. Nail polish. Nail polish. Nail polish. Who's to say I can't just do that? Red nails? Can even make them a little longer. Red nail polish slay! Your current fingers remind me of red toes. That's crazy. What the hell? That's crazy. What the hell? Red toes, bro. How? Yes, how? What the hell? Rats. Those tiny nails. IRL nail color match. Well, I am so sorry to disappoint, but my nails are currently blank. I am so sorry to disappoint. My nails are short and blank. I do not have pretty nails right now. It's hard to tell because IRL, I mean, like if I look at my nails, I'm like, oh, it's a nice light pink. But then I actually use a nice light pink and I'm like, oh, well, actually, well, shit. It's hard to tell. I don't fucking know. I am kind of growing out my own, my old nail stuff. Because, you know, I always wear nails, but I'm trying to grow my nails, like, out fully so I have nice, healthy, clean nails for the next convention to put stuff on. So we're gonna have to be natural for a couple months. Because, yeah, I want a nice, clean base. Because I do my own nails currently, but I'm always afraid, when I buff my nails, right? I'm always afraid I take off a little bit too much of the thickness. So whenever I wanna put new nail stuff on, I kinda wanna grow out the entire nail, all of it, so it's completely fresh and untouched, so I can then do new nail art on it without having to worry that if I buff or, you know, sandpaper stuff that I injure myself to any capacity. Yes, it must be so painful. It must be really painful to accidentally sand through the middle of the fingernail. That is like, whenever I do my nails, I am sweating because you have this drill and it's literally just... It eats away at like the really hard gel in a second or two. Also, it gets really hot, which is really fucking annoying because like, the thing is, you have two options. Either it's really strong and rotates really fast. Yeah, a drill. Like a literal... Like... A literal drill. Or nails. It's basically like sandpaper times 2. You're like a mini Dremel. Girl, you're supposed to be off. What the hell are you still doing on? What grit sandpaper do you know? I don't think I could tell you even if I wanted to. Is there a way to test it? 100 grit? I'm not sure if nail files use the same grit as sandpaper. It just says it says 100 grit double-sided. It is quite rough. It is literally meant to take off like thick layers of hard gel. Yeah. I have a bundle of them. Yes, you can literally buy like nail files. They know you can draw. I wouldn't call myself I can doodle. Show them your old drawings. Nope. Nope. Let's not. Can't. It's all porn. Not all of it, but all the good ones are, yeah. All the pieces I am somewhat proud of usually are the porn ones, yeah. That's where I really go, you know, in
You'd be
deep.
bestseller in drawings.
Thank you. I'll get a 1 week ban. Oh, my pal sphere. Okay. Let me put her back in my hands. What the hell? My pal sphere. It got ruined. It wanted to meet the eye, literally. Share 'em on your second Twitter. I'm actually quite curious. No, I'd rather not. I've shared them with Wispy and sometimes a few other friends. Coward? Yes. Yes, yeah. I can't let people know how freaky I am. That shit. That's some weird. That's some fucking true aura one Mikote type shit. God, the shit I've drawn. She called it doodling. I mean, I very rarely have ever finished properly rendering a piece. I don't like the rendering stage of art. I like the sketching phase, and then I like the polishing phase, and then sometimes I like to roughly color things. Like at this point, I have created what I wanted to create. I'm done. I want something new.
How is my
Ahoy!
Vaporeon from Temu?
What?
Hey guys, did you know that in terms of... No. Hell no. You are all sick. Suze Vaporeon was my second favorite Pokemon and you sick bastards. Now my new second Pokemon is brand new. It's still a water type, but it can change to electric type or chaos. I mean dark type. Her signature move is Womp Attack. I choose you, Lily Furry Chew. Boop, I've got your nose. Since I didn't get a tier 3 sniffer.
I'll never recover from being called Temu Vaporeon. How am I supposed to recover from that? What? What? Hello? It's okay, you're not Temu Vaporeon. You're Vaporeon from Wish! That's just harsh. What the hell, dude? What the hell? What did I do? DIY Vaporeon is crazy. Vapdorian. Legally distinct Vaporeon. Paytail. I had to do it so that I could be a real ally and take it back. Understood? Pop off, queen. Careful, Pokemon might sue. Vaporeon with no budget. Smile. Smile through the pain. Smile for the cameras. Smile harder. I can only smile this much. The mascara toggle does not make this look very flattering. I look like I'm constipated. It's like the eyebrows also being like sad still. I look like I'm having like a disease. The reflection of reality. Mid-goon. What the hell do you mean mid-goon?
Lily is someone's first attempt at drawing Vaporeon nodders.
Vaporeon drawn from memory. Oh, fuck you. I'm eating my vitamins. This is a straight up attack on my immune system, bro. It's not even vitamins, it's fucking minerals. I can't even get that right. world, go! I'm sorry, fuck. I should have not eaten my gummies now. This is like the worst time to eat them. But we just make the background music so quiet that whenever it does play combat music, it's hopefully when I played myself, it didn't feel intrusive. But if it bothers you guys, let me know. Man, okay, hold up. Give me like a little bit. We need to finish eating that fucking gummy. Oh, I just spit it out. Maybe I just spit it out. Is it fucked up to just eat it later? I'll just... Ew, no. What the fuck? Okay. I'm trying to chew it.
Would you want to be added to a Pokemon-like game about catching tubers?
Sounds fun. Hell yeah. Be careful about IP stuff. Yeah, it sounds like a slippery legal slope. Pigmon? What's that? I love Creature Slop. If you introduce me to Creature Slop, I'll probably play it. I love Gacha. I love Creature Slop. Meow. I'm hyped for Animal to come out. Creature Slop, bro. I love all Creature Slop.
Lower BGM means I can hear my Yoshi's voice more, so cute. Shy love.
Cute! You love slop? I use slop endearing. I'm not saying that the games suck. There's anything, creature, anything, whatever the fuck, whatever, creature, whatever, sure, sign me up, bro. Ethermancer? I have not heard that. Early access? Fuck yeah, I like Digimon. I love world building slop. Yeah, dude, some of the animal designs, I'm excited.